amazing week. I'm going to try to get the live chat up on the screen, and then I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see it. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Please be sure to go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I hope that you have had an amazing week. I have been anticipating this live all week long. I was so tempted yesterday to come on and do a little bit of an impromptu live, but I wanted to get the weekly cart up because I felt like I needed to allow some time for you to digest if you had not already made your purchases, for you to consider what your options were. This current sale on ILD, it is a good sale. It is a good sale for some items, which is typical of any sale from Dooney. Hey, says what? Happy Sunday. I do, however, feel that the sale from last week, which I think was the summer sale or summer fun sale, that it was a little bit better. There weren't a ton of things, but I admit that I did pull the trigger. So I have a big Dooney box here to my right that we're going to be going through tonight, but I also picked up some items a couple of weeks ago. I shared them on my LTK. So some of you may already be familiar. Hey Mo, some of you already know that I've made these purchases because when I'm shopping for something, I post it over there so that you can shop along with me. And the first, I've got 2 items from Coach, 1 from Michael Kors, and then we're going to jump right into the purchases from Dooney and Bourke. So the very first item that I want to share is from Coach, and it is the Quilted pillow card case. I think is, let me get my glasses on so I can see. I can't see nothing. All right, so this is the Quilted leather small zip around card case, and this is in the color buff. I waited until the last minute to pick these up, but they were on a great sale, and okay, the color of the buff pictures online are so not accurate in my opinion, because I was hoping that it was going to be this taupey nude color, and it did not disappoint. Now, I have been filming today Christmas in July videos because there were so many things that I picked up during the holidays that I have not yet had an opportunity to share on my channel. Many of them are beauty, skincare, wellness, body care, shower routine, spa at home, pamper, self-care stuff, because I love that stuff. But there were several items, purse and bag related, that I picked up during the holidays that I still haven't shared. So I have a Christmas in July series coming up, and I was kind of hoping that the buff was going to work with one of my Christmas in July bag reveals, and it is absolutely going to be perfect. So you can see the quilted detailing, the silver hardware, slip pocket on the back. Quilting continues around the bottom. It is pocket size. It is small bag, crossbody friendly. And then here in the interior, every week I am constantly picking up packaging out of this room. But it has, this is a boutique item, not a Coach outlet item. But it has Coach here on the back wall. And then, of course, you have a slip pocket. You have the accordion space, 1, 2, 3, and then another card space here on the back wall. So I'm loving it. I have a little bit of a growing collection of these. And then I went back and picked it up in red because I confess yet again, I have been in my red quilted card case, not the zip around, just the flat, since the week before Valentine's Day. I know we're headed into July. That just goes to show how amazing that card case is and what I'm using it for. I have just not been compelled to move out of it for any reason into anything else. So I just decided I would go ahead and get the zip around when honestly I probably should have just picked up another red quilted one because I'm wearing that one out, but I'm getting my money's worth. These were on sale for $57. I have them linked down below. There's a couple of items that I have linked down below that they've actually taken an additional discount since I initially linked them over on my LTK. So these were $57 each. I'm wondering if I should have picked up the green color, but I don't know that I have green to go with anything. So yeah. All right. So those were the first two items, and these two were on a what I ordered post on LTK. So when I am shopping for something and I pull my cart together, I will post everything on my LTK link so that you can find it and you'll know when it's available, because it could be delayed by the time I actually feature it here. So these two were that. And then this is actually an item that I first saw when I was filming at Cross Creek Mall in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I think is where I was. And it's typically, if you watch one of those walkthroughs, you'll be able to tell which of the items have actually captured my attention, because I typically am a little bit more hands-on, or I'm curious, or if I've not been able to see the item up close and in person or details, I will do that. Some of it is for me, some of it is because there's not a video available, but you will, now that you know that, you will see some of the items that get my attention so that it won't necessarily surprise you if it shows up on my channel as a purchase. So this item is the Michael Kors Talia metallic wristlet in the color pale gold. I fell in love with this one because I actually have the Coach Field Tote 40 in the canvas. I also have a Michael Kors bag in this canvas, and I have a Kate Spade. So it goes with a few different bags that I have. I also like the fact that it is sized appropriately, that I could actually grab and go with this one because my phone fits. So I am going to give it a test run on my next trip to Florida. I have one coming up in about 2 months, and I think that this will be great in the evenings. I love when Michael Kors does like the rope detailing on accessories. I love this. I have another bag that has this on it. I just think that it's clean, it's seasonally appropriate, it gives that nautical vibe, and I don't think that there are many other brands or any other brand that I can actually think of that has that rope detailing that for some reason just screams spring and summer to me. So Talia does have a nudie gold type lining. It has Michael Kors in the interior, and then it has one slip pocket. My phone is actually charging because I've been bouncing back and forth today between the devices filming, but it does have the gold metallic on the bottom. Can't show you what my phone looks like in here. Metallic leather zipper pull, gold zipper detailing, and then of course a little piece of gold to secure the wristlet strap here on the side. I think these have now come down to $45 or $46, which is still cheaper than the, of course, original price of $78. And I think I paid $57 or $58 when I purchased mine as well. So as you can see, I can easily get card case in here. Some wipes. We're going to put my new little security alarm in here. A coin. Small, I don't know that I need that. I've got the card case, but I just want to see what fits. I can throw a pen if needed. And then there's still a place there for me to stick the car key or the key fob. And then it will zip. And I'm ready to go. So it holds quite a bit. And no problems getting my phone in here. It is more than large enough to accommodate my phone. All right. Now, let's go home. And by home, I mean to my Dooney and Bourke purchases. So, I posted late. Well, no, I uploaded it late last night, but I don't think it launched until this morning, my weekly card. This weekly card took me a little while to get through it because while there are tons of items that are on sale, many of those items actually had a better sales price during last week's promotion. And I didn't want to come on and recommend items that cost more this week than they did in last week's sale. So there's a, dare I say, if I'm not shopping, you shouldn't be too. But I know that that is not the case because we're all looking for different things and different price points, different colors. So I won't say that. But for this week, I made sure to go through and try to find items that were priced better this week than they were last week, or that are at least priced the same, which is their lowest price. There are 2 bags that I am sure you have grown sick of me talking about in my weekly cards because I mention them over and over and over again because I have been drawn to them. I don't have them in my collection. And it stayed on my radar. Again, another giveaway of what's on my mind, what's in my cart, what am I thinking about. I wouldn't necessarily call it a wish list because I don't think I have a true bad wish list. But when you see these, I think you will understand the why. So here's my box. And let's see. The tape did a decent job, I guess, trying to hold on. The sides of this box were not secured when it got to me, but at least the tape across the top was. Okay. I think there are only 2 bags in here. I only remember ordering 2, but it was late at night, so it could have been a little bit of sleep scrolling, sleep shopping, but it's a heavy box for what I remember ordering. Yep, it's just 2. It's heavy. I'm gonna sit it down here, try to get it as much out of the way as possible. All right, so the first one in the color Oyster. Do you see it? It is finally Briana in the color Oyster with the amazing shoulder drop, the deep butt, the perfect travel bag that comes with its own accessory. We are going to dive in. It has the British tan trim, and I have mentioned this bag over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And the best price has been $146.30. How do I know? Because I have been stalking this bag price, and I have seen it go from $146.30 up, but I have not seen it in nearly 2 years. Less than that. So $146.30, and watch, as soon as I say that, next week they'll do something crazy on the site, and then it'll end up being like $129. But as of today, $146.30 is the cheapest price that I've seen this bag at. It is in the color Oyster, which is my perfect year-round neutral, and I am hoping that this bag is going to give me an incentive for my next trip to move out of my Roberta Pieri by-side tote, because I've been in it now for a long time. I've lost track of how many weeks. Probably now, I'm probably approaching 2 months of being in that bag. It's a good one. I'm hoping that this one is going to do it. All right, so let's start. Before I go through anything, let's just, this is so good. The top is going to pinch close, so it's not going to, let's just do this, because I want to make sure these straps are going to stay on my shoulder. So let's get, oh yeah, that's so much better. Oh, what took me so long? This bag is not a dead ringer for Colette, which you can find over on Suds What's channel. I think during the zombie apocalypse, I actually picked up Colette at one time. I don't think I've shared it on the channel, but it's kind of giving the north-south version without the tassels of Colette. Deep, but reinforced. What is going on there? Okay, that's just where the leather on the sides is folded in and under. So that's great rounded corners. Oh, so good. I was on the fence between the oyster, the bone, and the white. I have quite a few in all of those colors now, so it was just a toss-up, and I felt like the oyster, being the most neutral, would give me year-round. I think they also have a red option, but it would be overshadowed. It has this a magnetic snap closure, and then you can also cinch it at the top here with the D-ring and the lobster claw. Let's see here. Not sure what's going on now with the screen. Let's see here. Oh, that's not good. Are you guys seeing what are you seeing on the screen right now? Because I'm just getting pixels. I'm not even sure if it's still going. It appears to be. Yeah, that's what I'm getting on my end as well. I'm not sure what's going on. And it's not clearing up, but at least you can still hear me. But I want you to be able to see the bag. Okay, I think I'm going to have to abandon the live and try signing in again because I don't know what just happened. See my arm. I wonder if the pattern in my shirt is causing the interference, right? Because you can see my arm moving up and down with the, let's just start over. All right, we'll come back.